Hi friends, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel, and today I am sharing my house tour video once again with all of you, as many of my friends were asking to get some detailed information about the interior. So in the previous video I haven't mentioned anything, so today I am giving you all the necessary informations which will help you in deciding your interior. So for interior now, the main thing is like, first thing is factory finish, the manual work, these things will come to your mind. But for factory, if you go with factory finish kind of work, then the problem is you have to compromise with the quality, because the interior companies, they won't give you the good quality plywood and good quality fevicol and other things. So in that you have to suffer a lot with the quality. But if you go with manual work, then you will see the finishing is not that good. So that is also a kind of compromising state only. So what we have done now, we have gone with a hybrid work model. Means the outer shutters of all my house, if you can see, they all are factory finished, and the inner cabinets are handmade, so the quality is really good. One more important thing is fevicol, which is the most important aspect of your interior, because if they are using local fevicol, then the pasting will not look nice and bubbles will occur. So what we did now, we ordered fevicol hyper, and have an eye on their interior, guys, what kind of fevicol they are using. Sometimes they add water also, because we have encountered these things in my interior work, so be cautious about this. And one more thing is like, avoid pasting in rainy seasons, because in Bangalore most of the time when it is raining, and if you go for pasting, then bubbles will generally come. So that thing you have to keep in mind. And if bubbles comes now, then ask them to change the sheet at the same time. What they will do now, they will use the heating gun and repaste the sheet, but it will not a permanent solution for that. And bubbles will generally come in 1 or 2 days only, and not after then that. And one more thing is like, try to paste the inner laminate for all the cabinets from factory in front of you. It's just a matter of 1 day, because what we did, we went with the carpenter, and whatever pasting he has done, that was in front of us. So that pasting is really good now. In factory finished pasting, if it is in front of your eye, then bubbles will not occur. And for plywood quality, please check a link which I am pasting in the description. Have a look, you will get a knowledge of what kind of ply you should choose. Coming to the false ceiling, the kind of board which we should use, and the kind of channels, the heavy duty channels, I am pasting here, you can see on the screen. And one more thing, like if you are planning any camera wire fitting, ethernet fitting, or any other cable fitting, just try to complete that in the POP part only, because after that now, then when the POP frame is designing, that time you, if you are able to finish that thing, then that is the good part. And after the false ceiling, it will be sealed, so any modifications, that is a difficult one. So coming to the wiring part, Phenolics or anchor wire is good for electrical wiring, and please go with acrylic wall putty for better finish. Considering the finishing of walls, I am telling you. And daily you need to monitor your carpentry work. Cross check with your carpenter for all the structures that should be in 90-degree angle, and it came correct from good carpenters. So just try to have a look on that. Otherwise you will face issues in outer doors fixing, because all factory cutting are perfectly 90-degree angled, and if they are not doing it correctly, then the alignment of the outer shutters will be a difficult task. One more thing, like for doing the false ceiling, do all your false ceiling with water level marking, otherwise you will face problem like there is a gap, like in some corner the gap is more, at some place the gap is less, so that problem will occur. Coming to the hardware part, don't go with their hardware blindly, because on each and every hardware shop you will get 30 to 35% discount, which interior designer companies won't tell you. So in their quotation they will give you the price on the MRP price, so just consider that also. For all the pasting I have mentioned in the screen, like the fevicol I have used is hyper. For acrylic pasting we should go with crystalline or Asian Supreme, but we found crystalline one is good. And for edge beading pasting also, please try to use Pro Bond, otherwise it will come out quickly. So as you can see, my kitchen is handleless, and if you are going with handleless kitchen, then 2.5 to 3 inch space will get waste for each handleless profile. So my suggestion is try to make smaller boxes in your kitchen, because bigger boxes will have bent issues. And try to use BWP ply for all the water areas. So we are having 16 mm plywood at home, and 16 mm to 18 mm won't make much difference in price as well as in strength, so it's your individual choice. I won't comment on that part. So this is the passage area. As you can see, we are using one wall as a photo frame wall, and all hanging lights are there. For hanging lights we are using Philip lights for false ceiling, and Havel rope lights in false ceiling cob area. Strip lights is also Havel's light. So in my house most of the shutters are handleless. I think almost all are handleless. Only in Mandir I am using a um, handle. So what we did now, we have got 45-degree cut from outside, so it is looking nice and making it handleless. Even in the kitchen tall unit I am having a 45-degree cut. So this is the master bedroom. As you can see, while entering the master bedroom there is a big mirror and having lights on that. Big mirror is the much needed one for all the ladies in the house, so they must relate with me. And coming to the wardrobes, if you are planning for opening wardrobes, means two almirah you are planning, then go for plywood and the block board combination. And if you are using the sliding wardrobe, then aristo kind of wardrobes are very good, because in plywood na bent issues will come in later picture. So keeping that in mind, I am using aristo. Coming to the hanging lights in the master bedroom, give plywood support for all your hanging lights in the false ceiling, because it will give good strength. And we are using Philip lights for false ceiling here. We have gone with a deco painted bed. It's of white color, one of my favorite color. And all the curtains, if you are able to see, these all are having double tracks. And for double track curtains, 8-inch gap is required, because we are having 2-track ceiling curtain, and 6 inch is required for single curtains. Along with the bed we are having 2 side tables, both are deco painted, both are of white color, and we are using a glass on top of the side table so that we will not get any stain, and it is working very nice for me. As you enter in the master bedroom, along with the mirror, above the mirror there is a big giant storage space, which is very essential for all your luggage, bags and strollers and other things. So please, I have attached a pic in the slide, go through it. This is the kids room. In the kids room we have gone with a hydraulic fitted bed, and trust me, the fitting of hydraulic bed is just 3k or 4k only, not a big deal. We should go with it because it's really helpful in accessing the bed on alternate days, because we are having kids at home having so much toys and other things. So for me it is working really well. And this is the study area for my child. So it is very simple. I am not using very this and that kind of thing, because I want everything to be simple, easy to clean, easy to maintain. And kids, they can't clean their room if we are having too much stuffs. And the size of this room is also small as compared to the master bedroom, so we are not having any dressing table in the kids room. In the aristo only we are using a regular mirror, which we can use for all our dressing purpose. Along with the bed we are having space both side so that we can use the bed easily. Two side tables are there, and the bed is of acrylic. Side tables are deco painted. Both beds are of white color. Gone with a cushion for the bed here, and the curtains also double tracked, and the full curtains we are using, not the half one. This is the most important part and the favorite part of my house, which I loved a lot, the utility area. Here you can see I'm having a separate sink. I'm not using any sink in the kitchen, having a good countertop there. And this countertop just above the washing machine is completely removable. I'm having a top loading machine, so I'm using this because later on when I will be having a front loaded, I can make it a permanent fix also, but for me that is working very well. And just this is the balcony view, you can see. Just above the sink area, the cupboard, we are having the fixed R installed there, and the tiles also we changed there. As you can see, these are also white. Everything is white here. The soap dispenser and the white pots. So here, what we did now, I'm using this place for placing the pots, both side of the kitchen door. So what we did, we placed a stone there, so that it is easy to clean, because in pots water will come down and sand will come down, so you can't clean the wall, the paint will go away. So I am using a stone and it is looking very nice. This is a sitting area of my balcony. Here this space is mostly used by my daughter. She loves to play here, keeping all the toys. And my child is small, she's just 4 years old, so we are having a pigeon net so that she can play here, and like most of the time we both are working, so we are not able to give proper attention. So now she can play freely, we are not worried about that thing. So this is the complete house tour with all the information which I faced a lot, because at that time there was no one who can guide us. Coming to the washroom, we have changed the sink to the countertop because the round cutting of stone in the existing sink won't appear good. So we have gone with a new sink here, and this is a small mirror having lights, and here we are using profile doors